welcome to Pirate News. I'm Molly Stowe.
And I'm Madelyn Woodson. On today's broadcast, we will be covering news from around campus and across the country.
We will also bring you the latest in Seton Hall sports and your 5-day weather forecast. Tomorrow, Dove will be hosting a service program at St. John's Soup Kitchen. From 6:45 to 10 a.m., Dove will be providing food for those in need in the neighboring Newark area. This event will count for freshman service hours. Stop by the Dove office in Bolin to sign up for the event. Any questions should be sent to Claire Holmes at holmescl@shu.edu.
This Wednesday from 12 to 1, you can join an online webinar hosted by the School of International Relations and Diplomacy. In this webinar, you can expect to learn more about strategic location and partnerships, dual degree programs, and the professional internship program, so much more. For more information, contact the Office of Graduate Admissions at diplomat@shu.edu.
There will be a peer advisor information session today in Fahey, room 131. From 9 to 10 a.m., come learn about being a peer advisor, how to apply, and how to prepare for the interview process. If you are interested in becoming a peer advisor, you must attend at least one of these info sessions. For more information, please contact Nicole Battaglia at freshman@shu.edu.
From 3 to 5 in the Jubilee Hall Auditorium this Friday, Seton Hall will be hosting the 5th annual Pirates Pitch for high school students, where the top 10 finalists selected from 200 applications will compete for the prize of $50,000 in cash prizes and scholarships. All are welcome to attend. For more information, contact Diane Carr at diane.carr@shu.edu.
Now we'll head over to Justin Morris with your latest in Seton Hall sports. Justin?
Thanks, Molly. Hello, Pirate sports fans. Justin Morris here with your Seton Hall sports update. Miles Powell was just named the nation's Oscar Robertson Player of the Week after averaging 31.5 points per game and doing it all in a bad ankle. The preseason All-American followed up a 37-point eruption against Michigan State with 26 points Sunday versus St. Louis to go with 6 rebounds and 3 assists as the Pirates took down the Billikens 83-66 to improve to 3-1 on the short year. Sandra Mamakeliashvili dropped 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting, and point guard Quincy McKnight added 12 points in the win. Moving on to the women's side in hoops, one loss is the only blemish on the Pirates' record as well. Their hot start was interrupted by Princeton Friday as 3 20-plus point scorers were unable to lift them past the Tigers. They lost a heartbreaker 78-76. Sunday they fared much better as they took on St. Joseph's, comfortably taking that one 56-39 behind Desiree Elmore's 16 points. 3 other Pirates finished in double figures for the game, and they held St. Joseph's to 0 from 12 from the three-point line. In volleyball, the struggles continue for the women's team as they were swept twice by St. John's over the weekend, once at home and the other in New York. They fall to 7-23 overall, with a 3-14 record in Big East play. That's all for your Seton Hall Sports Update. I'm Justin Morris. Now back to Molly and Madelyn with the most important news from the tri-state area.
Thanks, Justin. On Friday, investigative reports were released on the former Clark University president, Bob Knight, stating reports of discrimination and offensive comments being made. In October, the college's Board of Trustees found that Knight had 4 different complaints and that he was violating the college's non-discrimination and harassment policy. According to a source, he said that professors of color were just diversity hires.
New Jersey's 3 Bergen Community College campuses were evacuated on Monday. The evacuations came following an unspecified bomb threat that was called in to the Paramus Police Department. Shortly after 3 p.m., the evacuation was lifted. As of now, there has been no additional information available.
Now we send it over to Sabrina Saroza with your 5-day weather forecast. Sabrina?
Thank you, Madelyn, and hello, Pirates. I'm Sabrina Saroza, and this is your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 47 and a low of 34. Thursday the sun will be out fully with a high of 52 and a low of 40. Friday we'll have our warmest day of the week, but bring your umbrella because there will be some showers with a high of 56 and a low of 32. Moving on to the weekend, on Saturday the rain will continue with a high of 43 and a low of 34. Finally, on Sunday we get a break from the rain with partly cloudy skies and a high of 47 and a low of 32. Well, that wraps up your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Sabrina Saroza. Now back to Molly and Madelyn for some news from across the nation.
Thanks, Sabrina. In national news, 6 men have been charged after a shooting that occurred during a football game at Pleasantville High School. The shooting had nothing to do with the school and left 3 people wounded. One of the men injured was Iban Abdullah, who was the target of the shooting and was charged due to a gun being found on his person. Another person injured was a 10-year-old boy who was shot in the neck and is still in critical condition.
In California, a woman has been arrested for the suspicion of tampering with a police officer's McDonald's order. Tatiana Hargrove has previously sued and lost to the Bakersfield police after 2 officers thought she was a male suspect and she was bitten by a police dog. After the restaurant provided a video, a Bakersfield police spokesman confirmed that tampered food was served to one of the officers.
This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. Once again, I'm Madelyn Woodson.
And I'm Molly Stowe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.